Oh my goodness, we are back. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are too. We are in Season 2 of Hearthside, and I would have zoomed in at that point, but I've got to configure some things before we can do that. Thank you for joining me! As you can see, things are different. Take a look. This is what we're doing. I am so excited. So, we've got quests. As you can see, if I click into these areas, we've got a lot of different quests. Some of these are kill zombies. Some of these are, hey, get this item, just letting you know that this is a thing. Some of these are artifacts and things that I can use on my person. We've got, of course, basic storage, refined storage, and all of that. We've still got create. That's good news. And this is insane. This is absolutely insane. But we've got train still, and that's all I care about on that. We've got all sorts of new things as well. For instance, reactors. Yes, actual nuclear reactors. We've got magic. Oh, I am so excited to get into the magic. So, on that note, I'm in a tree somewhere. So let's get started and moving about. I hope you guys have had a good set of holidays, a good set of just your day, your week. Ouch. And I'm excited to start a brand new world. Oh, I can zoom in again. There we go. Holes everywhere. Let's find a decent place to settle. There's also buildings. Uh-oh. There's buildings that go underground. Little watchtower here. With perhaps a dungeon underneath, but I am not ready for anything like that, so I'm just gonna leave. Honestly, I may find a village real quick and see... That was not intentional. I didn't know that was here. We found a village. That was easy. That was very easy. Hi. I'm gonna go through your guys' houses. Sorry. I'm gonna grab some things. These flower pots are going to be useful, I think. Ooh, and an umbrella. We'll have to look at that. White puffball stew. I will just take all of this. And we have an artifact. It says left shift to research, so we're going to research that. Uh-oh. How do I do this? I imagine... It feels like this should be correct, but maybe it's not. Maybe... Feel like I'm missing something. Well. Once I get some experience points, we'll see what's going on with this. For now, we'll put it away. Ooh, books. I'll be taking these. And this TNT. Guys, be trapping things. Oh my, lots of enchanted books. Mending, first off. Mending, first off. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to work with a little bit different of some goals. We took care of our villagers in the last one, or at least the cultivator has messaged me and let me know that, in fact, they will take care of my villagers and probably get trying some therapy. I'm no good at that. I'm just willing to accept if somebody wants to be, you know, strange. So, where do we want to end up? There's lots of different structures to explore, and I think I'm going to get a little bit kitted out, as well as I can, and come back to you all. Oh, this is another one of those towers that's terrifying. We're going to find a place, we're going to put a little stuff down, and we're going to see you know, what we've got available to us. We have some mountains. Oh, sleeping bags made a little differently. Now we can sleep and not set our spawn, which is amazing. Oh my goodness, diamonds. 3 diamonds in this chest. Amazing. Let's see if I can make myself a backpack. Alright, got a backpack. Wonderful. Let's put that on. Oh my goodness, look how many more spaces we have. Oh, buddy, I can probably wear like 4 pairs of shoes. Amazing. And there we go. Everything's going into the backpack for a second. I'm gonna grab those blueberries because they're decent. Well, they're not decent food, but they are food. Guys, what happened to your town? Waystone! Waystone. I will be taking that. I need to make stuff real quick. By the way, you'll see those quests filling out consistently. I am going to accept them when I have more space to do so. No chance I do it right now. Give me this. Thank you. You know what? I'll take that glowstone as well. Running shoes. Oh my goodness. I really want these to work out for me. So we're gonna take a moment and research these. Hey! Increases the player's running speed by 54%. Oh my goodness. Wonderful. You know, thank goodness I didn't have to kill sheep or fight them or find iron to be able to get our first sleeping bag. I am so happy that I could just find wool in a random place. And I am glad the world is populated a little bit. My last place wasn't as populated. And it was a little depressing, to be completely honest. Speaking of populace. Hello? An armadillo. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm not meaning to scare you all. I'll be going. Again, the only kind of plainsy area I'm seeing is this, so let's continue a bit more eastward, huh? Whoa! Shark! 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 Shark is angry at me. Nope. 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 Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. I'm leaving. Rude. I'm leaving and I'm grabbing this stuff again. I'm glad I didn't leave fully. Oh, goodness. Ah. Oh, no. I didn't win against the shark, guys. It destroyed me. Now I have to go find my things. Which is over that away. I shouldn't have gotten greedy. I shouldn't have gotten greedy. Should not have gone back for that chest. Should have just rode away. But I didn't. And I paid the price. There's diamonds in that pile there. There's diamonds here, and I can't mine them up. Because my pickaxe is in the ocean, surrounded by a shark. And I can't sleep because of that same shark. So, let's hope I can get to my things very quickly. Grab my things. Run. Away. That same shark is after me! Look at my map! Look at it! He's just tailing me! I can't even see him! Land. We're just gonna go towards land. There's an island up there as well. Hi! Rude! You're rude? You're rude, you're rude. And I'm sliding around. Oh, I am not liking that. Roller skates are coming off, guys. Oh, you wait until I get armor. I do think these allium fields are very beautiful, but I'm not a huge fan... Ouch. Of just the amount of alliums there are. Large alliums, I mean. Does this one have diamonds? Considering I had to miss out because of the shark. There's some emeralds. Alright. Where was I going? I no longer remember. Oh my goodness, I can zoom out. Hoo hoo hoo, that's nice. Oh, Starbuncle, come back. Those little alien-looking squirrels love gold nuggets. And if you give them those, they will give you their token and disappear from the world. They will be useful later. Ooh, another waystone. Yes, I will take this. Waystones really are only useful in pairs anyway. Well, or at least once you get a pair, they become useful. Okay, that's the world's tallest island. Look at it. I don't think, now that I'm looking at it, that I would like to settle on that. I'd like it to be a little closer to the ground. My goodness. Well, to the water level at least. Finally, I think we have found our perfect little starter island. We are in the middle of several larger spaces, but it's all far enough away that I can breathe, and we've got space for all sorts of little activities. I'm thinking a really small starter piece here, a starter base, I mean, maybe a little garden over here, and after clearing up the holes and whatnot, we have a little bit more space to get some beginning pieces going of machinery, starting things, and I'm not sure what that is. I'm gonna go find out what that is. But we also include mineral logs and all sorts of little bitty things that we could use, jungle trees, vines, and the like. I think it's just big enough for us to start out on. And we even have a little spit of land over here that we could build a bridge over to and make something on that. Now let's find out what this is. It's got a sconce. And it's Ars Nouveau stuff. Teaches, ooh, codex entries. It's got tokens. Locating structure. Ooh, it's got a warp scroll. I don't know if I want to get into that, but these are useful tier glyphs, random ones. And I'll also take this archwood sconce. Eventually. Right now. Alright. Well, let's put down some chests and get ready to get started. It took me a little bit of time to find this island because all of the other ones are very high up or too close to land. Like this one would be useful, but it's like 600 blocks above the ground. But not really 600 blocks up. And I mean above water level. It's very high up, and I just do not want to navigate that or build bridges, tons of bridges, just yet. This one was kind of close to our spawn area, but I'm not a fan of the half beach, half forest. So yeah, I think this is a better idea over here. All we have to do is remove this crane, build a few chests, and we'll figure out exactly what we're aiming for. In fact, I have some barrels. I will lay them out here because I think we're going to go with one of our pre-made starter bases. I'll grab those waystones out though, because we're going to set one down over here, like right near this jungle tree. And we're going to call this Home Island. Let's set our spawn point over here. There we are. Right, so what are we going to do with this island first? I have an excellent idea. First, we're going to take that crane down and get the grindstone at the top of it, along with the chains. And then we're going to make a supply camp. Also, there's some water here, so we can just get rid of that because I have some water already. Looks like I'm going to be traveling to some structures real quick because I'm going to need some iron. I still don't know about that one. But that one over there might have some iron. And it does. And some diamonds. Curse of Vanishing, Sweeping Edge, and Density. We're going to take that gold as well. Ooh. Ooh, look at that cave. Once I get some coal, I will probably go in there, light it up, double check what's in it. And here we are, a supply camp from mine colonies. This will be useful. We're going to head on up here. And I'm going to place it around maybe here. And I have one already in mind. The Caledonia. And the reason I want it is because it's not going to take too much ground area. Oh goodness. Being able to see it is a little hard, isn't it? And it will be high up in the sky. And that's useful. So we're going to move it back a little bit. Double check that that ladder is on the ground. Kind of in this grassy area. Oh goodness, it's so hard to see with all the placeholders. And it's night, so I actually should... Oh no! Zombie! Zombie interrupting the building. Oh no, creepers! I made a mistake. I stayed up too late. My goodness, it needs a large area cleared, but we are not going to be too bothered by all of that. I will take that stone sword. Why not? Give. I think this will do it. I kind of want it to maybe be switched to be facing another way. No, I think it's good. What a beautiful ship, by the way. I love it. Very hard to see. Oh, it absolutely needs this land to register, and I do not want it to. So, maybe I try the supply ship. Ooh, I almost collected the rewards, and that would not have been smart. Because I'm going to need more storage before I collect rewards. I'm really thinking I might get rid of that small island there. Alright, now that we've got an outline, I think I'm going to get some building wands and some more dirt. And we're going to fill it in. And then after that, we're going to take down a bunch of it because I want this island to remain relatively natural shaped. I might do some terraforming, so we'll see. Let's talk about building wands. I am not very good with building wands. Or at least, it's not that I'm not very good, it's just that I do not know how to use them as well as what I would like. We don't have building wands. Let's see if I'm just putting it wrong. Oh, are they considered sticks now? Construction sticks. Interesting. We're gonna do a diamond stick since I am flush with diamonds. Not really flush, but yes. We're just gonna go over here, grab a whole lot of dirt. And also this clay. Because we'll need that later. Excellent, I think that'll do. Now let's see how these work. I would be able to build on top. Aha! That's how they work. So much faster. I ran out of dirt already. That was so fast. Gonna need more. Let's grab a few shovels. Maybe I take down this little island as well. Besides, it has a few things that we could use, including the logs, the source stone, all of that. So we're going to take this down and grab everything around it. And there's something over there as well that I didn't notice until just now. I'll have to double check that out. But this is a self-contained island, and I will happily take it. Now let's double check everything. I think we're good. There we go! Yay! Now we have got this Mine Colony's ship as a impromptu base. Now let's go under here and get rid of anything unnecessary. Right, now that we have this set up, I'm going to go double check on that thing. And then we're going to get truly started. And I will accept a whole lot of quests. So that, the management in the beginning is a little bit rough, but that's just fine. Item management, I mean. Oh, there's another building over there and a lot of bamboo. Ooh, more iron. I might take these armor pieces as well. Looky there, it's like a dead drop. Very nice. That's a block of iron right there. That might be useful. And some wood up here. We've also got some racks with some basic tools. And some torches, I'll take those. Some coal and a furnace. Yes, just a few basic supplies that we will end up using. A bed there. Yes, this gives us some space to work with that is beginner friendly and easy to use. Unidentified leather tunic. This item has an unknown power. Press Ctrl T and find Activate World Tier Haven. So let's talk about world tiers. Apothic World Tiers. In this tutorial, you'll learn how the new world tier system, blah blah blah, effectively. Basically, this is a progression system, and you can advance from, for instance, Haven. If you get new world tiers, you will raise the difficulty of the game, but will also increase the quality of loot that you find in the world. So that can be very useful. In order to go up to Frontier, I have to equip common helmet, chestplate, weapon, leggings, all of that, and it will open up some new things, but I am not quite ready for that. And we are in Haven, which we're going to stick with for a little bit. Oh my goodness, I love the smoke puffing out of the chimney. That was adorable. Yes, yes, I love the art. It's beautiful. Minus 15% gravity. So this is going to make me heavier. But this one gives me some luck. I think I'm going to switch out. And I'll get rid of this one later. For now, there's a white bed up there, and there's a few other things, so we're going to see if I can pick some stuff up. I'm also going to get rid of these racks. I don't think they're going to be as useful as one would hope. And now to sleep our first night away on our new ship. Well, now I have most of my things relatively organized. We've got food here, some of the artifacts here, and so on and so forth. We put ours in its own, we put ours in its own box because I know that mod well. We've got full blocks, random building blocks, and so on and so forth, inventories and whatnot. Now, I am excited to get started. But before we do that, we have the arduous task of collecting all the rewards from our quests. And if you don't know the quests, what they are is that, for instance, I will have to kill 5 zombies in order to get some rotten flesh and some experience, and a lot of experience is given through quests, so I do suggest doing them. But also, it gives you kind of a guideline on how to do things. You can get creative items if you get the All the Mods star. And in order to get that, well, take a look at what all you gotta do. all this sorts of things, and I am very, very excited. I have wanted to get this for a very long time, and I want to see what all we build to make it. So, oh my goodness. Well, my inventory's full, and now I have to go reorganize again. Be right back. Ooh, we got frog lights. Cool, that can go in our lighting chest, wherever I put it. There it is. Along with this glowstone. Now, sometimes when you're accepting these quests, you can't just hit this accept all rewards sort of thing. You'll need to go in and find which one, set it off as soon as I can zoom in. There we go. Here we are. And now it wants to collect all of these saplings. And that's the useful thing about these quests, is that you can get stuff beginning game. Oh my goodness. Wow, we have lots of Ars Nouveau lights that I didn't know about. Is that how you pronounce it? Nouveau? Nouveau? I'm terrible at it. We've got some stuff from Railcraft. Ooh. Which one do I want? Which one do I want? Which one do I want? Believe it or not, I think I'm going to go for the redstone dust. Later on, I'll have to actually work for these quests, so it might be a minute. And looky here, I should get more of these barrels. But first, I'm going to get out this mineral log, because one other thing we're going to do is we're going to start botany pots up. And in order to do that, I will need some things. I will need some clay. I will need some to make up some useful stuff. Give me a moment, because my brain just shut down. Oh, and I forgot. Crafting on a stick. This means I won't need to lay a crafting table down anywhere, although I have a tendency to do it anyway. We're going to put this one over here. But you can put this right over here in your curio slot. But let's make up some botany pots. To do that, we're going to need to grab some coal, which I have, and smelt up some terracotta. Well, now you're going to see why we got all those flower pots. We're going to make hopper botany pots. We're going to put them here. And I'm going to grow a few things. One of the things I'm going to grow is this mineral sapling, because integrated dynamics is useful in its cases. If I had carrots, we would be growing them, but it seems that I might not. Oh, we do. There's that one. And it's unfortunate that we can't grow these archwood saplings in the botany pots. Ooh, and we'll have to look at our codex entries as well. Oh, I'm excited about those. I swore I had one more thing I had to grow. Just wait until we're growing diamonds. Well, we may not grow those. We may have those harvested by something interesting, like a gin. Thinking we may need wood first off. Ah, spruce. That's what we'll do. One of these needs to be hoed because it is for the carrot. So we're going to pop the carrot in here. We're going to put the mineral sapling in here, and maybe it will grow. Aww. Mineral saplings don't work, guys. Do spruces? Yes. Ah, that is devastating, but we can make a different type of farm for that. In the meantime, maybe we grow bamboo because it can be surprisingly useful. And there we are. 3 different things that we're growing in the hopper botany pots. Now these, you can see that ring around the bottom. Whenever they're done growing, as you just saw that one, it's putting it directly in here. That is super, super nice. Also, I think I figured out the umbrella, so we're going to get that one figured out. And ready. There's a center line right here that I missed. When held in hand, it reduces the vertical speed, negating fall damage. Oh my goodness, and I can unlock more stuff with it. Alright. Now let's see about these codexes, because those will be useful, and I'll have to figure out the kitty slippers and the angler's hat. Am I just carrying something straight above my head? It's the umbrella! Guys, look at me. I'm just waving it around. Place block. Rune. Randomize. And fell. Ooh, that is useful. So that's going to come in on the Ars Novu. And I am very excited to get it in this. This one is a delightful, delightful mod. Very interesting, very strange, but this is what it comes into. All of these, I can make my own spells. I can be a spellcaster, and I am ready for that. But in the meantime, I'm glad I'm growing food because I do not have an incredible amount of it. And I'll try and figure out this angler hat real quick. Generous catch. Has a 19% chance to increase the amount of a catch received. If successful, the ability repeats, adding more catch. This continues until the chance fails, summing all catches. Amazing. So, I'm gonna put that on. It's kind of cute. We also have some pocket pistons, and my running shoes look like they're ready to be leveled up. Let's talk about it. Increases the player's running speed by 98%. Amazing. I also got a snorkel somewhere in between. And I got a jellyfish necklace. And I have an ability with it called Electric Discharge. Deals 0.7 damage to targets upon collision with them. If I were with somebody, it'd be very frustrating to be stung by that all the time. And I also have 2 pocket pistons because I don't have another sort of thing for my hands. So I'm just going to be pushing things back quite a few times, all the time. Do I want the angler's hat to show? Guys, it kind of looks cute. It kind of looks cute. What do we think? I'm going to keep it showing for now. And if you guys hate it, let me know. Ooh, I also have another feet slot. So I'm thinking let's grab the kitty slippers out. I did figure them out. I did have to use a few levels to do so. So let's put the kitty slippers on the feet and hide them away. Well, with that, we've got a good start, and next time we're going to get into some beginner tips and tricks that I think would be relatively useful for you to know if you plan on playing this mod pack. But also, the simple fact is, I've got to get started on playing this mod pack. I'm excited. I'm very excited to see what happens in Season 2 of Hearthside. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you next time.